they would be favourites going into that one. For QSST, they have the bye to finish off the competition. All on the line here, Queensland v New South Wales. How good, Gab?
How good, Queensland versus New South Wales. This is what we came for, and it's going to be a great match.
Is the Blues. First possession here to start us. Curl from half. A little pump from Tamana Ellis.
Yeah, he'll be one to watch, particularly in this line attack here. He's got all the skills.
Inside ball and a dive in at the line. 6 touch. They recovered nicely. It looked like they were covered off the big long ball, and all of a sudden they were just a little bit slow to react to the inside ball, but they get across to make the touch.
Yeah, it's common. We see that now in the men's game, that they throw the long floater out to the wing, but then they drop it back into the link, hoping that they're catching a lazy defender.
Brown, lovely ball out in front of Andrews. He just has to hold things up. Now he sinks it back to Hone. Nice defence to come up and make the touch. Little Sergeant Wilson shutting that play down. New South Wales back in possession.
You can already see the speed in this game from the outset. They are flying at each other.
Richie went down the sideline, picks up good metres. As replacement players make their way onto the field. All loose ball from Wardrobe. Gives possession back to Queensland, just shy of the halfway line.
Yeah, Blake Wardrobe will be one to watch. He's from my local club at Cronulla, and he's been on fire this week so far.
Clancy Hone dances as he now heads over for a breather. Deacon picks up more from half. Prendergast straight onto the ball, links up with Matty Moore. Queensland get the first try in this game. Nice work there, good combination. Matt Moore finishes it off.
Yeah, you just saw how fast they were running into the line. They were not giving CHS any chance to count their numbers. And he's dived over for the first try.
Queensland strike first. And strike within the first 2 minutes. New South Wales looking to be a little bit clean up this time around. Riley Burke. McDermott. A bit flat. Burke into half again. A little bit of collision between the two New South Wales players. As Max Masters comes back out to the 7.
Good touch there by the length from Queensland.
Masters plays it, steps in. They've got the numbers. Beautiful
great
ball,
pass.
left to right. And that was an absolute ripper. Maxwell Masters sets it up and scores the first. Locked up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and Maxwell Masters, he's one of their key players in CHS. Ripped it to the link. Slams it down.
Reg Nichols with the try for the combined high schools from New South Wales. Penalty given here. A little bit of contact on the head.
Yeah.
Jordan Randall signalled.
He was very clear in his signal then, the referee.
He's always usually very good with his signals, Jordan. There's no disputing what that call was. As we see Barnes' footwork, he's electric on his feet. Nice work and recovery. Masters, who set up the last try, now doing the job in defence. Brown, nice ball back on the inside. And they come back, Marcus Bell.
Yeah, I think they called that forward there, that pass back inside. Good defence by CHS. They've thrown the ball away, so an easy 10 metres gain for CHS. Queensland won't be happy with giving away that extra penalty.
Masters goes forward on the first, gets himself into half. Changes here for New South Wales, and another penalty. Offside, Queensland. Well, 3 penalties in a row, basically.
Yeah, so they've compounded that error they made down the other end of the field when they're line attacking. They're going to find themselves in the position of line defending for a whole set of 6.
There's Josh Curl. Just looking to set up. They're in attacking position. As Ellers feeds it off. Nice footwork.
Yeah, and if they'd seen it out the other way, the link over for Queensland had actually slipped as it was trying to get backwards, but they'd already come with a pre-conditioned play.
Here's Ellers again. Goes back on the inside to Curl. Better defence from Queensland.
Yeah, really good defence there. They had a whole set of 6 to hold out. They'll be looking to get some subs coming to their box, getting some fresh legs on the field.
No touch has been claimed. Referees don't see it. They continue on with the play. Flynn Matters And plays it on the Red Roosters side. Nice running here from Hone. Takes it right through. Creates the numbers. And they will stroll over for the second try. Van McDonald gets the points for Queensland. They're back up by 1.
Yeah, that was just running at speed. Got outside his play and it created a simple 3-on-2 situation there.
It was lovely running from Hone. Took it right to the New South Wales defence. Drew in Max Davies.
Yeah, well done, Clancy Hone. Just playing what was in front of you and going for the gap.
2-1. Back in favour of Queensland. McDermott plays it a bit flat here from the restart, New South Wales. And they start to get some players in motion. Wardrobe throws a lovely left to right. Queensland recover. Last touch. Back to Blake Wardrobe. Goes down the short side. Can't get away from Hone.
Yeah, he's good on his feet, Blake, and he possesses a long pass both ways and a very smart player. For his age, he knows a lot about the game and he really loves watching and learning every time he plays, so he'll be one to watch.
Here's Clancy. He's had a good couple of minutes. Set up the try. Made the final touch in defence. Comes over for a breather. Prendergast steams onto the ball. Out in front. Oh, Streeter! Well, we saw him score a couple of unbelievable tries throughout this tournament. One yesterday in particular, and he went a whisker away then. He knew exactly what he needed to do. He had his whole body outside. Just couldn't quite control it. Oh,
that was unbelievable.
He went pretty close. He got the ball down what it looked like in the in-goal area, but it just came out of his hands. Wow, half a point for effort. Can we give half a point for a try in this sport? We should be.
That was unbelievable to watch the speed of Blaze Prendergast and then onto Streeter. That was great to see.
New South Wales need to counteract.
They've got some real toe, this Queensland team, don't they? They're just using the ball wide.
Masters, short ball. They slid nicely. Moore was across there. Deakin takes it forward on the first. Good defence coming up out of the line. Better from New South Wales. Queensland trying to recover as Moore comes down the sideline. Andrews out of the box. Nice running. Sankey gets him over the New South Wales 10-metre line. Kalis Brown back into the set. Nothing doing. Flick ball back on the inside to Andrews.
It's got a real state of origin feel, this match, about it already. We're about 7 or 8 minutes in. Penalty's going to go against CHS. Forward part. Oh, no. No touch.
No touch. Queensland pulling a little sneaky play on New South Wales to regain possession.
Yeah, and they'll be looking to try and capitalise on that here and skip ahead by a couple of tries.
Brown in half. Andrews holds things up. It's forced back outside the 7. Much doing so far here in this set for Queensland. Nice defensive read coming up. Charlie Walker making the touch. Barnes goes back to Brown. Andrews 4 on 3. Rips long. It's out in front.
Yeah, and they forced that long ball there and drew an error in. So they'll be trying to get to their box now here and have a set that they complete. CHS down the other end of the park.
There they go on the second touch. Eller's on the third. There's Davies. Some over the halfway line. Nice little switch. Nice ball movement. Taking away. Semple. He kicks away into the corner. Beautiful footy. No, referees haven't given this as of yet.
Oh, have we got a substitution error?
Oh, yeah. Interchange infringement from New South Wales. It goes all the way back to the other side of the field.
They look a bit perplexed over there in the CHS box. You can see their coaches looking at the ref, wondering what's happened.
Now we can just having a look. It'll be hard to see whether they just got their numbers wrong. It was beautiful play and simple. You just can't give him too much room to move, as you can see. But that's one that they might just keep in the back of their mind. It's definitely one that's gotten away from them. And how often do you see this when the other team goes down the other end and scores and makes them pay? Well, that is just an extra little dagger in the heart there for the New South Wales Combined High Schools. They should have scored down the other end. Queensland get the footy. and then they're the ones that get the points on the board.
Yeah, that hurts. And you'll see again the speed of Clancy Hone, straight through, and finishes it off. Matt Moore for his second try. But you're right, that's a 2-point turnaround.
Yeah, we possibly should have been locked up on the scoreboard. New South Wales CHS coach Scott Buckley will just calm things down over in the box for them.
Yeah, he's an experienced campaigner, Scott, and a very good coach. So I'm sure he'll be able to get his boys back on track and back into the game very quickly.
Still plenty to play in this first half. 9.5 minutes. We've seen a lot of footy and a bit of action with Queensland.
Hands.
And now no touch. And finally, they get a little bit of a rub of the green. They've been looking for it.
Yeah, and that was young winger Elijah Taylor. He tried that a couple of minutes ago, but he got it on that occasion. He's got a long, lanky body, so he kind of looks like he's going to make the touch and then pulls out at the last minute. Change the momentum here.
If they can get some points off the back of it, I definitely feel like they're back in this. New South Wales still only down by the 2 tries. And back to the open side they come. Masters, he's just the ball just behind him. Decides that they put the brakes on. Now steps in, has a look at the Queensland defence. The leg ball has been working for them. And the touch comes across and makes it Sam Shepherd.
Yeah, touch that had to be made there. They used that play before with success, but the winger was up to it on that occasion.
Oh, Moore. Just losing his way, was hoping that there was a player out the back. And there's defensive pressure now. New South Wales goes straight away. Touched on the boot and he was half. Oh,
Acting
goodness.
half. There was an opportunity, but that's the first touch, and they've now compounded the problem with another ball penalty for throwing the ball away. They just need to remain composed, CHS, and play through their sets. That might be ball down.
Yeah, good call. Again, there was decent contact, but it didn't look like Deakin had possession of the footy at any stage.
So Scott Buckley will be, again, happy with his winger, Elijah Cooper. That's twice he's got his team the ball back on halfway. Give him another opportunity.
A bit of shenanigans there from Queensland as well, as the ball was getting kicked around. They kicking it in their interchange area. They didn't want New South Wales to get the footy back.
No, I think they're just trying to get their defensive line set.
They managed to do that, but they gave the penalty away in the same time. Ellis shows a lovely ball and coming across and cover defence. Couldn't get there in time. Streeter. He has a look back at the referee. They won't take this one away from them. It's a try that they needed and gets them back down to within 1.
Yeah, and Elijah deserves that try based on the defensive plays he's had the last few minutes. Now he comes down and scores a try at the other end of the field. Good put down.
Yeah, nice work. Great work from the referee. Dave Badger on perfect position. You can see the ball was down before the touch came across. 3-2. Queensland still in front with the lead.
You see the importance, Scotty. You've just got to complete your sets. There's a couple of sets there Queensland didn't complete, and then gave New South Wales CHS too many opportunities on the line.
So Matters will come back and play it. Clancy Hone has been heavily involved here for Queensland in the first half. Now Kalis Brown takes off and gets into the in-goal area. Switches Hone, who does a great job off the ball. Even better defence there from Reg Nichols. Just held his space. He knew where Clancy was at all moments. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he makes the touch.
Yeah, executed that perfectly.
New South Wales making good metres. Here's Reg again. Big number 10. Wardrobe hasn't had many opportunities here in the first half. Let's see how he goes now. He's lightning quick as well. Oh, picks out the wrong man. Queensland, McDonald. He decides to hold things up. We saw him take an intercept in an earlier game where he didn't look like he had the distance in him. And same thing there. Smart head, though, gets the ball down.
Yeah, smart head. He could have thrown a silly pass and they lost the ball, but he took the advantage that he gained, and he's now off the field, got some fresh legs on.
Prendergast picks it up after a nice clean play, the ball from Deakin. He's just running out of room here. Blaze throws it back on the inside. And Blake, he's there to take the ball.
We see another penalty up here, a box penalty. We've had a few of those now. They've got to be very careful because the referees are watching as they sub onto the field.
You can see Prendergast literally to the last inch of the field, right there in the corner of the in-goal area. Threw it back in hope, but yep, they did come back downfield for an interchange infringement. So a little leg up here for CHS. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Next to score, we've got the scoreboard back locked up again.
Yeah, they just pulled out there as they came into the 7. That's the first penalty.
Full set of 6 to attack Queensland's line. We've got danger players out on the field. Here's CHS. Just hold things up.
Tamana Ellis has got planned. There was just a call from the sub box. Potentially what play to run. See what they come up with. Looks like he's going to go through the middle, is he? That's penalty number 2. One more, and we'll see one of the Queensland schoolboys taken off to the side for the set of 6.
And Dave Baggio signals that to the Queensland defence. That is the second. They go straight back to that play. Ellis tries to get on the outside of Prendergast, who makes the touch.
Yeah, Prendergast is fast, so it's going to be hard to get on the outside of him. There's somebody to do it. Tamana Ellis is probably the man.
Walkerton plays it. They're outside the 7 this time around. Ellis goes short ball back through. They're going to point to the spot. New South Wales have gone back-to-back tries, and they have levelled up the scoring. 3 tries apiece.
Yeah, so you see there, they ran the play. They didn't find success, but they conditioned the defence, ran back straight back to the world at the same play. Just popped it back on the inside.
Try scored from the New South Wales number 3, Josh Curl.
3-3 with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, here we go. This is important back into the first half. I felt like Queensland were in control for the majority of the first 20, and New South Wales have done a fantastic job to claw themselves back in. Like we said, there was a try that was taken away from them earlier on when they had that interchange infringement. Queensland went back down the other end of the field and scored.
Yeah, they've done well to draw it back level.
Brown from half, goes short ball, nice defence, coming across and making the touch. Walkerton read it perfectly.
He's made a few important touches, Walkerton, out in that far link position.
And here he is. Just asking whether the touch was made. Sankey says that he did. They get sent back to the mark. Down the sideline they go. Davies flowing out nicely. There's Wardrobe.
Here comes the
Semple. Nice ball. Oh, just that final battle on. Just need a little bit more control off the hands there of McDermott.
Yeah, they still had another play up their sleeve. It's probably quite a low percentage play. Could have tried to phase play, get it down for another crack at him.
Matt Moore now back out onto the park. This is Flynn Matters. Hone leaps for it. Makes good contact. Just has to slow things up. Matty Moore has been instrumental for Queensland throughout the tournament. They go short side to Hone, who just reefs one out in front of the stringer. Can you believe this kid? That was always going to get taken away from him, but he still almost managed to bring that one back in. He used the arms, he used the legs, he used the back. He used everything.
He did try everything.
This is unreal. Look at the legs now. Look, he's bending over like a pretzel. He's unbelievable, this kid.
His flexibility is amazing.
Oh, he's making my body hurt up here, and I haven't moved.
My old hamstrings do not do that.
They're twinging as we speak. Ella's now footwork getting away from Hone.
Nope.
Oh, Hone makes the touch. Must have just got back on side. A minute and a half.
I want another few plays down here to see Nicholas Streeter in action again.
Oh, send him big bombs all day. He's entertainment plus. Here he comes, hovering around. And he's just got to do the nitty-gritty stuff now. This is the stuff that wingers, we don't pay them for that sort of stuff, acting half.
Yeah, they often go 3 times in a row, and they have to look up and know which player they're passing to and then be straight back out on their wing, ready to catch it.
Blaze now skipping away. Ellis says no, didn't get the touch. With a minute left on the clock. Blaze Prendergast, how many times do you see that? On the run, getting on the outside. His speed is just electric. And poor old Tamana Ellis thought he had him. Before you know it, he's gone.
Yeah, he's so good to watch. As I said, Tamana Ellis is super quick as well, but Blaze just got out on the outside of him, and he's very hard to stop.
Queensland back in front, 4-3. Still time on the clock here, 40 seconds for New South Wales. Can they lock it up going into the break? They've got nice running coming into the line. They'll get sent back out to the 7 now. Max Davies plays it, 30 seconds now left. Masters, last touch.
It's going to go long.
Oh, coming back in. Went from outside in.
Yeah, they read that well, Queenslanders, on that occasion. They'll be trying to hold the ball this final 15 seconds and go into half-time with that slim lead.
As Deacon, it's a little bit isolated in the middle. Does a good job to get himself out of trouble.
Passed it to himself.
Yeah, a little bit of razzle-dazzle for Marcus Bell. Now they go the sneaky down the sideline. Barnes is quick. I think he might have put a foot down on the sideline. They say touch regardless. Good recovery from CHS. And what an entertaining first 20 minutes in this game. Queensland Secondary Schools going into the halftime break, Gab. 1 try up, and geez, that just had everything in the first 20.
Yeah, there's such talent on display in this match, and I can't wait for the second half, see who comes out on top.
Both teams will head over now for a breather. We'll do the same. More second half action here in the 18 boys. Queensland Secondary Schools up by 1. In Pool A is on the line, and it's important, like we touched on in the previous game, you want to be going into the quarterfinals in first position. You get to take on 4th in Pool B. Just gives you that extra little advantage going into the finals tomorrow. Big prize on offer here for these two teams. Let's see how it all unfolds in the second 20 minutes, as there's a mistake here from Queensland early.
Yeah, they just pushed him off the ball a little bit. He couldn't get a clean play. The ball away there from Queensland.
New South Wales first possession. Ooh, just getting the ball away. He's now down the sideline with Nichols. Semple makes his way onto the park. Here he goes. Gets away from the first defender. Wardrobe skips left foot, right foot. Links back up with Semple. Don't give him too much room to move. He almost squeezed his way through. A good recovery in the end there from Queensland to come across and make the touch.
I think it was Kalis Brown on that occasion. Saved a try, but they've popped the ball up, and CHS have got another opportunity early in the second half.
There's Wardrobe and Ethan Semple in the middle. They'll control things here for CHS.
Yeah, they'll be looking to these two to create something. We see a little bounce out. Had to be made there. Knocked the ball down, Jarvin Andrews.
Yeah, just slapping it down to the ground.
Yeah, he's a big body and a big presence, so he got up in the space there, made it really difficult for CHS to get it past him.
Wardrobe again as McDermott sweeps Semple and decides to kick out. Stands to hold on to it. Riley Jones sends it back infield. They're going to come back.
Yeah, it was a late pass and it was a correct call by the referees.
Brown on the first touch. Matters on the second. Hone now. Flirts down the sideline as Marcus Bell directs them back infield. Deacon again, just so strong when he comes out of the box. Now back to Matt Moore. They're going to come back again. And both teams been a little bit unclean coming out of the break. We've seen forward passes, touch and passes.
Yeah, it was a right idea because he kind of got the ball and shifted it on straight away, but it was forward.
So both teams just looking to find their groove. And they've created opportunities, and as I say that, yeah, Matt Lavery's getting into position to blow another penalty.
Yeah, both teams just seem to be a little bit unsettled at the start of this second half. They just need to get into their rhythm, complete a couple of sets, even if they're not scoring, but keep the ball down the other end of the field and just find their groove a little bit.
Prendergast plays it, receives it back for Moore. It was out in front of him, and it's going to be a forward pass. So again, the errors continue.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a complete set. We're only 3 minutes in, but it feels like we've had about 6 or 7 changeovers already. That might be another one. No, he's let that one go.
Oh, but they end up spilling the ball regardless. And we may mention throughout the tournament how often that happens when you start your set, just not clean. It ends up just sort of following you throughout your following touches, and that's what happened in New South Wales Combined High Schools. They turned the footy over. Good attacking position here. Prendergast on the outside. He says, get back up and play the ball. Jordan Randall, the touch has been made.
Yeah, good touch, Riley Burke there. He looked like he was going to get caught behind his line, but he got a couple of steps up and out and made the touch on Blaze.
Moore, an outstretched arm there. Reg Nichols. He's got those big long levers. Gets his hands on the footy. Full set of 6 to work with yet again here for Queensland.
You can see the CHS link trying to get up into the space, take out that wide option for Queensland where they're going to try and utilise their speed.
Nichols makes another good read over there on the left link position this time around. The Links are putting lots of work in this defensive set as CHS give a penalty away on their line. Here's an opportunity for Queensland to make changes. They make 3. Barnes, McDonald, and Sankey out onto the field. Here is Van McDonald.
Yeah, it's their second set of 6 on the line. Good hands, good touch.
Barnes comes back to the mark. Referees make a quick change.
When you're defending the line, you just have to be on the whole time. You cannot stop for a split second or the ball comes straight back at you.
Nice inside defence there from Max Masters. It was good footwork from Kalis Brown. Getting past the first defender. Masters having to come across to make the touch. Brown again with another touch. Out to the right-hand corner. Did they get over there in time? Yes. And groans from the crowd.
Really good touch there, Elijah Cooper.
Nice inside ball as well. Cooper picking up metres. Have a look at the replay. Oh, yeah, it's close. Carpenter has a little bit of a look back.
Yeah, one of those ones that could have gone either way. On this occasion, it went to CHS. They've been given a penalty, got another whole set of 6 here. Going to try and march down the field.
Semple plays it on Queensland's 10-metre line.
Again, they'll be looking for these two in the middle in Semple and Wardrobe to create something.
They go away from it. Oh, just a misassignment there.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of miscommunication. They're doing different little plays there. They weren't quite sure what each other was doing. Well defended by Queensland.
Flat ball from Barnes to Brown. They get away with it as Andrews has to go across field. They're flat and they get themselves a penalty.
Yeah, they're really pushing up their CHS, trying to get a stop on the box, but unfortunately left a little bit early and the referees penalised them.
Hone in matters there in the middle. Andrews sweeps around the back, gives it back to Hone, who throws it over the top. They're going to roll over. Another try here for Queensland. Lovely ball movement and finished off there from Sam Shepherd.
Yeah, that was lovely play to watch. Not much the wing defender could do here for CHS. They're going one way. He's in and then he needs to be straight back out there. Good try by Queensland.
Up by 2. Handy little margin for them.
There's still plenty of time in the game. New South Wales CHS just need to get back to what they've been doing well. Running hard, running at the defence.
In a similar position to the first half. Queensland did have a 2-try lead at a similar point in the game there in the first 20 minutes, and Combined High Schools did a great job to claw themselves back into the game and can't come up with points in this set.
No, the Queensland coach would be really happy that they got a stop there and then driving it toward their box. They want to finish at the other end of the field here and really consolidate on what they've getting that 2-try lead.
Here's Deacon. Nice ball to Prendergast off the hip. Good touch there on Moore. Just caught wrong-footed. Nothing too untoward in that touch. Prendergast don't want to go to sleep on him on any point in the game. He's happy just to give possession back to CHS.
Yeah, they march down the whole length of the field. They'll be trying to make a couple of touches before CHS can get over to their box. They're really going to push hard in defence here.
And they put the ball through the hands. Takes a little juggle. Almost getting his body in an unsquare position. Nice little fly play as Masters looks to support back in. They've got all the numbers, but just taking it to the line there, Max Davies.
Yeah, they've got all the answers at the moment in their defence. They're looking confident, Queensland, in their line defence. New South Wales are pushing up here, trying to draw a mistake. They've done well this set of 6. Masters there. He's a really good defender.
Yeah, having to go across field, Queensland. Back on the inside to Sankey. Barnes. Back to Brown, left foot. This is the last touch. Barnes plays on, takes away. They didn't get hands on him. Wow. This kid's got it all. There was nothing doing. It was such a good defensive set, like you said, Gab, in the lead up to it. And then all of a sudden, they just went to sleep.
Yeah, just when I thought that touch was about to occur, he just went straight through. It would have been a good set for CHS, but Masters thought he had him, but not quite on that occasion. Takes the score out to 6-3.
Yeah, Liam Barnes with the try.
CHS need to claw their way back into this game, just one try at a time. Queensland, on the other hand, will be looking for a stop. Forward pass off the ruck.
Yeah, unfortunate, opened up for them again. Just got to get those little ones right.
Yeah, you got to. I saw the opportunities against a team like Queensland. That they're just rolling down the field now. The coach will be really happy with how they've played this second half.
Queensland now roll downfield yet again. Moore scoops it with the left, picks it up, takes him on. A little flick, but Matters held his position. New South Wales positive, straight back onto the football. Solid contact there from Matters. Play on is the call.
You can see here now New South Wales running hard. They got onto that ball very fast, trying to catch Queensland out, and looks like they might have got a penalty.
Someone's getting called out, and the captain from the sub box here, Blaze Prendergast. You can only imagine that someone may have said something from the Queensland team, and it doesn't seem like there would be really any need. The game was just sort of flowing nicely. It wasn't like there was anything contentious in the play that was happening.
No, he's having a good chat to him, though, which this is not going to be great for CHS because it's winding the clock down a little bit. We've still got 10 minutes to go, but probably chewed up about 30 seconds, and the referee's calling somebody has said something.
Interesting. Play continues. Queensland, they've been put on notice.
Yeah, I dare say if somebody says something else, someone might be subbed or sent to the end of the field.
Davies plays it. Ella's out the back. They've got the numbers. Beautiful finish. And put it through the hands. Elijah Cooper finishes it off. They needed that try just to get themselves back into the game. 6-4.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to watch that replay. It looked a little too easy.
It's been a bit of a pet play, and they've had a couple of variations off the back of it, haven't they? That one just opened up nicely for them on the right-hand side, but you're right. Queensland just didn't have any answers defensively there on that occasion.
No, he just snuck out the back and created an overlap. Easy try for Elijah Cooper.
Good footy from CHS. They need a defensive stop here as well. They can't continue to go try for try with Queensland. They need a big stop. As Kalis Brown's dancing. Comes back infield to McDonald. And the ball just spewing out the back. And it's taken it either a foot, maybe a hand there from CHS.
Yeah, so they've done the first job, CHS. They've scored a try and clawed one back. The second part here is they need to make a stop.
Brown plays it. Prendergast takes him on, comes off the left foot. Masters, is he there to make the touch? Yes.
Good touch.
Close again. Prendergast, so dangerous down this end of the field. He's dangerous at any part of the field. Another penalty. Again, it's more time off the clock. There still is quite a bit left.
Yeah, and as we spoke about before, if they happen to draw another penalty out here, Queensland, then CHS will have one standing with the referee on the sideline for a set of 6.
Deacon. He's got the legs going all over the place. Good contact. Forces him back to play the ball on the 7. Deacon again this time. Goes out to McDonald. Prendergast is sweeping on the short side. Long ball. Nicely taken. Good footwork. Skipping back in. Carpenter. Coming towards the back end of the set now. Final touch. Blaze just linking one over the top. And nice touch there on Brown. And good read from Cooper.
Yeah, well done, CHS. So you've now got 2 parts of the process done. Third one is you need to get the ball down the other end of the field, complete this set.
It's important they're the next team to score. The CHS, can they get themselves downfield? Changes onto the park. As McDermott plays it on the 7-metre line. Semple gets him going forward. Yeah, good call from Dave Baggio. They were under the pressure. And they're Queensland still on the back foot.
Yeah, they didn't get back on side there, so good call by the referee. Now CHS have another opportunity here with Semple and Wardrobe be conducting the play.
Here's Semple, sends it out. Wardrobe sweeping around on the short side, cuts back in.
That might be it. Oh.
Yeah, Deacon there to make the touch.
Touch that had to be made. Little trail play there, out in the link position.
And they come, McDermott plays it, doesn't get a clean play, the ball on it.
That's a letter for Queensland. They'll try and march up the field here and just take some ascendancy back in this game.
Queensland Secondary Schools and the Hunter Western Hornets and the 18 girls to follow. In this game here between Queensland Secondary Schools and New South Wales Combined High Schools, Queensland turned it over. Over the mark is called.
Yeah, the momentum shifted, hasn't it, Scott, in the last couple of minutes? Definitely back towards CHS. Good touch there. Matt Moore.
So a little bit flat on the first couple of touches, but New South Wales is happy to concede a couple as they make some changes. Again, another one from Ellers. Now they've got their players in position. Davies rolls it in. Ellers, right foot goes short. Last touch, though. Watch out for the footwork here. Zaman Ellers got the bright boots on, just happy to dish it back in underneath. Now they're losing ground. Queensland hold their nerve.
Yeah, Queensland just kept pushing up there, and New South Wales CHS ended up going back 5 or 10 metres. But they've got to try things, CHS, and need to claw back another try in the next couple of minutes. Queensland, on the other hand, just need to complete their sets and roll it down this end of the field. They don't have to do anything silly.
Andrews picks up, nice short ball to Hone. Good defence. Davies comes across, makes the touch.
There's still plenty of time, as we know, in this age group. You can score 3-4 tries in 3 or 4 minutes, so still no need to panic for CHS.
Although they're struggling this set to go forward. And you see the ball, they get a penalty, relieving one for them. Now we're getting another Queensland player come out. It is Streeter. I think Streeter for substitution. He's got to come from the far side of the field as well, so it'll be interesting to see how Queensland react. They send Carpenter onto the field, but on the grandstand side, so he didn't have to go the full way back over the other side of the field. Smart play from Queensland.
Yeah, they got their formation, or their shape in position very quickly there.
Nice little wraparound play. Beautiful hole cutting in. Good defence. And that replacement player that just made his way onto the field, Sam Shepherd, coming up and making a big touch.
Yeah,
he's
awesome
clutching
touch
at the hand.
Yeah, he may have hurt his hand or his wrist on that occasion, but he saved a try in doing so. Staying on.
Ball out in front of Kalis Brown. You can see the replay. Making the touch on Reg Nichols. Queensland just taking their time to go over. Now Deacon puts his foot down. Nice pick up. Prendergast picks up, takes it right to the line. Deacon now, good recovery. And 2 sevens come together. Kyle McDermott making the touch on Bailey Deacon. Just over 3 minutes to go now. New South Wales, they've got to pull.
Yeah, they need to get all the tricks out of the bag, and that is not going to help. And Queensland will slow the play down here, and they'll be trying to hold the ball for the whole set of 6 and chew up the clock with only 3 minutes to go. CHS need to try and somehow get the ball back. They're going to need to force an error.
Here's Blaze, who plays it. Goes back, all loose ball, lucky to hold on to it. Hone diving across. There it was Marcus Bell. Apologies, who gets into half now. Takes off. Oh, threading it through. Beautiful hands.
That might be the sealer.
Wow. How did he, A, pick that up, B, throw it out to the winger? That is unbelievable. Prendergast turning it on.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this replay.
Look at that.
That is so good to watch. It was at his boots, and not only did he pick it up, and he managed to throw a pass straight to his winger and probably seal the game for Queensland.
Well, Queensland flexing their muscles and coming into finals tomorrow. They will top Pool A. A good win, but they had to work for it throughout this game.
Yeah, it's been a really good game. You just kind of saw in the middle part of that second half, as Queensland draw a penalty there, they just gained some ascendancy. They marched down the field. They got a couple of tries ahead, and they made a few defensive stops.
So they'll manage the clock from here. You think Queensland. Hone still got plenty running in the legs. Moore just loops one over the top. Smart football there from Hone. They go phase play out to the corner. Footwork, losing the feet in the end. And Shepherd comes back to the 7 metre line to play it.
Yeah, it was good phase play by Queensland, but equally good defence by CHS winger. A couple losing their feet out here.
Yeah, and out to Streeter as he skipped away. They're going to come back regardless. They've got to bring it back in towards the middle of the field where the penalty was given.
Yeah, the referee called not playing the ball straight. We've seen a few of them in this game. CHS will be wanting to finish. They'd love to get a try to finish the game. Queensland will not want to be letting any more in. They want to go into tomorrow's with a solid finish to the game.
A little bit flat coming out of the box. Fifth touch. Just on the halfway line, Masters just picks it up and tries to go from half. Queensland still relentless. 25 seconds. They're pleading for the ball and they get a penalty.
They are. They can just walk up to the marquee, though, and chew up the clock. It'll nearly be all she wrote.
Matters takes the tap. 10 seconds to go. Clancy strolling downfield. Still dancing away. Clancy home tries to get on the outside. They come across in cover and make the touch. Queensland Secondary Schools going to the finals undefeated. They have knocked off Queensland Combined High Schools. The final score there 7-4. They threw everything they could at them, the New South Wales team, but the class of Queensland too good in the end.
Yeah, it sure was. They just shone through in the back end of that second half. But whoever makes it to the final tomorrow out of the top 4 teams, it's going to be a great game to watch.
More finals foot, or not finals footy just yet, but the 18 girls, Queensland Secondary Schools, Hunter Western Hornets coming up very shortly. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us.